Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in. Hey. I'm just going to take a moment for everyone to get in the room, all right? I have a couple people in queue. So, yeah. Let me see. All right, and I have a couple people. Hey, how you doing? I have a couple people responding, so all right. Okay. All right. I'm present. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Is this okay? All right. Look at my hair, y'all, my little floppy bun. Hello, everyone. My name is TiaraSharde. It is time for your weekend collective messages plus $20 holla. Woo! $20 holla. I'm super excited for this. Y'all have been asking me for months to do $10, $20 holla again. And I just felt like I didn't have the capacity to do that. Like I had a lot going on. And then I decided to take a vote. And everyone really liked Divine Message for the Collective. So that's the one we went with. I think it was a tie. I think it was a tie between the Divine Message for the Collective and $20 holla. So I just went with Divine Message first and foremost because it felt like something that was in alignment at that time. And I didn't forget that y'all voted for $20 holla too. So here I am. And I recently just got some messages from people wanting to know if I just pulled cards or if I did any other type of reading, such as like this. And so here I am. I love y'all so much. Y'all been supporting me a lot and sharing my content. So I don't think it's an issue to show up for y'all. And it's Friday. It's Friday, okay? So happy Friday. Happy Friday. Come on in the building. Like I said, we have 2 questions that were submitted because the people were on their way to work. The women were on their way to work and they were going to miss this live. So yeah, I'm going to answer those questions in this video. I'm just going to act like y'all are here and you could still get your question answered. Yay. And I'm going to have to take a poll. If y'all want me to do this like as a Friday thing, then let me know, okay? And I'll work it out, okay? I'll go to the ancestors and the guides and them and I'll see what I can do. See what I can do for y'all. But yes, so all the links to reach me are in the description box. My lovely friends, they get on me if I don't tell you. The links to book a reading from me, a ritual, a coaching session, the links to enroll in the Embodying the Goddess program, which starts January 11th. We're enrolling right now. Shout out to the women who signed up. And we also have free consultations until December 14th. So if you book your consultations before the like today, before the 14th, whatever day you pick after the 14th, I'm still going to honor that date, okay? Just so y'all know. All right, you can get all of that information in the description box. Read the book that me and my lovely co-authors are writing. That link is in the description box. Patreon, my sensual spiritual fam, all of that is in the description box. We usually go over your twin flame and soulmate readings there, as well as new moon, as well as some random astrology stuff. I have some sensual erotic writings on my Patreon because I am a writer. Like that used to be my profession at one point. So that is up there. And I think that's all the announcements. No, it's not. The Divinity of Sex event is tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. It will be recorded. So even if you can't make the live event, you will be emailed the recording right after our session. Okay. So the links to the Divinity of Sex, that is in the description box. All right. That is it. That is it. I want to get into a weekend message really quick. And then I'm going to answer the questions that are in queue. Yeah. All right. So, okay. I have that question. All right, cool. Who still celebrates Christmas? Because it just came to be like, oh, somebody's preparing for Christmas. Who celebrates Christmas? Oh, you do it for your kids. Okay, got it. Heard you. You do it for your kids. So somebody's doing that. You may be deciding to put up Christmas decorations and things like that for your children, for your family. But you don't even want to. See, you're doing it because your family wants it. Hey, y'all who just joined in. You're going with it because your family wants it, but you ain't really in line with that. You're not in line with that. You just being patient and putting on a brave face for them. You don't want to celebrate Christmas no more. But your family or your kids do, or you have somebody who wants to travel to you for the holidays, for sure. Somebody wants to spend time with you. Also, you could have, you could have a family member or an ex-lover. Hey, Spirit Martina, how you doing? An ex-lover who wants to see you. All right, I don't even know if I announced it. So this is your Divine Message Plus. I will answer any questions that you have regarding love, career, finance, travel, your spiritual path. All the links to enter your question is up top. I have 2 people in queue already. And Tavi, how you doing, Grand Rising? Yeah, so my full readings are pretty legit. All right, you get a coaching session inside of a tarot and oracle reading. What we're doing right now, $20 Holla, is you can ask a question about just about anything and I will answer it. And there's no limit to the number of cards that I use. I actually have like most of my decks in front of me. So you can ask about, your sex life, your love life, your ex. Actually, that's one of the questions that we're going to be answering soon. Money, anything like that. And, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal, all of that is linked. And also more information on how you can submit your question is also in the description box too. So we're doing that right now. And like I said, I have 2 people in queue. I'm not going to be on that long. So if you want to answer your question, I'll answer them with tarot. Let me know. So, yeah. Okay, cool. She said yes. All right. Anyway. I feel like some of you have been having some interesting dreams and you don't really know what they're about. I feel like you're having a hard time figuring out your guidance. Listen, you're getting a lot of spiritual guidance from your family, from your ancestors. Quite a bit. I'm tapping into an energy that knows that though. Mother. Somebody's mother is visiting them in the astral world, or maybe they're showing up. She's showing up, and just the maternal energies in general showing up in dreams or in your physical reality. The reminder of the mother, the sacred mother. I'm getting that with this. That's been coming up quite a bit. So over the weekend, many of you may be doing your healing. You could very well be a mother. and you're really having patience. You're probably trying to figure out how you can navigate and show up in the for the family in some way. You could definitely have a calling to yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Could have a calling to deeper your connection with your spiritual side and your team, your spiritual team. That's what's going on over the weekend. And just putting in the work. Sorry, my pants. I'm wearing high-waisted pants, and it's kind of like annoying me. I see that going on. So let's talk about this. Over the weekend, you all, I feel like you've been trying to embody your feminine energy as well and trying to forgive the mother principle. Now, I've been saying this for a while. We go over it in the Embodying the Goddess program, healing the mother wound, the mother archetype. That's a big deal here. Healing the mother wounds and the mother archetype, tapping into that nurturer, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter. Tapping into that nurturing, loving spirit and being able to connect with the feminine energies on the planet. That's been going on quite a bit, y'all. Quite a bit. I'm gonna pull the cards for the questions that were submitted, y'all. Just bear with me. All right. Okay. I don't want to go off the cards. I just want to feel. You've been trying to do things to get your money up. It definitely is based in creativity. You could be linking up with people who are also creatives. You could be also getting like a business mentor or a spiritual mentor at this time too. There's an expansion here. There's an expansion. Definitely doing your ancient, like your esoteric studies, tapping into that energy. That's present here as well. Tap into your spirituality and your sciences and all of those things. Like we have the Divinity of Sex Event tomorrow. And you could get your tickets in the description box. Yay. Yeah, we have that event and you're exploring that. It's really profound, you all, because we are in this time of, the expansion of our spirituality, but it's really inviting us to tap into our body. Tap into our body. How do we feel? Get into that womb space. Get into your emotions. We've been so analytical, so logical for so long, and those things are great. We shouldn't neglect the exploration of those things. However, now is the time to really tap into the feminine principle, which will bring you into your body and into that womb space. Even for men, you still think of it as going into that mother space, being your own parent within your body. That's what's happening. All right, I'm going to give another brief message, and then we're going to get into the questions. Now, we got this card last time. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. There's a need to enjoy your life. There is a need to explore. I feel like some of you are wanting to explore or try something new. Like if there's a business venture that you didn't know about, or excuse me, a business venture that you've been wanting to pursue, it's saying to do so. Pursue your passion and pleasure, like the Divinity of Sex will show you how to do so. Savor your life. Some of you, there's a need to be grateful for the things that you have. Oh, yeah. And then I just pulled the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. It's time to be grateful for the things that you have and also balance your budget, balance your family life. You're really wanting to, this weekend, you're really going to want to develop your stability. You're really focused on that. You're also focused on self-love. There's a lot of self-love. I've been celebrating Sensual Sunday for quite some time. Shout outs to the goddesses who have been celebrating with me. Shout outs to the Goddess Book Club participants too. We meet this Sunday. You've been diving into your sensuality and the things that make you feel good about yourself. You've been really tapping in to your body and self-healing. Self-pleasure too, I'm getting, okay? Because listen, okay, and then with that Empress, yeah, you're gonna be doing that. Some of y'all gonna be making love over the weekend. Look, I'm gonna mind my business. All right, y'all not gonna get me involved in y'all shenanigans because I know how y'all get down. I know how y'all get down. Okay, look. Hey, shout outs to those. Okay, so yeah, we're getting orders in. All right, so y'all, let me say it again, right? The Divinity of Sex Event is in the shop on my website. Also, the link is in the description box. And I have a free money ritual, absolutely free. Oh my gosh, shout outs to those who've been sending me reviews. I literally, y'all, I've been really busy. I haven't even been able to respond to you. But as soon as I can, those reviews will make it to my website so other people could see it. So I posted really quick, y'all. Bear with me, all right? I posted a free money ritual to my website. It's you don't have to do nothing else. You just have to go access the free ritual, and it works. It works though. Most of like my rituals be hitting. My rituals hit, and yeah, I had a review last night or this rising from one of the sister goddesses, and she was like, sis. She's like, as soon as I finish that ritual, I have money. So she had 2 influxes of money just by doing that ritual that I posted to my website. And that's a free ritual, y'all, on my website. So imagine if you book me for one of those. Okay? This is a free one. So go ahead and go to my website, TiaraSharde.com, and get that free money ritual, and let's go. All right, y'all. Sorry, I was reading the messages, but yeah, I get notifications whenever anybody purchases or downloads. Hey, sis. So yeah, y'all been feeling those money rituals. Y'all been feeling the money ritual, and I love it, y'all, because I mean, I just like sharing what I know. I like sharing this magic, and I I feel like more and more people should tap in, and there's no reason why we should lack certain things when we have the power, we have the magic within us. So that's why I posted that ritual, and it's free of charge. So go ahead and download it. It's okay. It's okay. You're a little late. We're just about to get into the there's 2 people in queue. We're about to get into that like right now. And then y'all can definitely submit your questions. There's something, there's a note pinned at the top on how to do so. And there's no limit to the number of cards I'm gonna use for your questions, y'all. We're gonna answer the question. Okay, we're gonna get you an answer. We're not just gonna like coast through it, okay? Where was I? That was the beautiful thing. Yeah, so getting y'all reviews. So yeah, so for those who have downloaded, y'all been downloading. Y'all downloaded my goddess ebook, right? Real goddess shit. Listen, if you want an introduction into goddess life and how to use your magic, I would get real goddess shit. It's for the low. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping off of that. But when you go ahead and download the free money ritual, you better go ahead and download real goddess shit. All right. And let's get this coin and let's get this abundance like we supposed to. Like we're supposed to be abundant like this. Why are we tripping off this? Yeah, what we tripping on? So yeah, when you get your free money ritual, go on ahead and get real goddess shit. All right. Thank me later. And for the gentlemen out there, you can still benefit from all of the stuff that is posted in my shop. Okay. Listen, I work with men too. So you can still get the money ritual. You can still download real goddess shit and still apply it to your life. Listen to me. Goddess spirituality isn't just for women. Divine feminine principles isn't just for women. So make sure you get that. And if you have a woman in your life that you love, go on and get a real goddess shit, okay? Real goddess shit is cheaper than a full set of nails. Go on and get your life, all right? So let's do one more. Let's do one more. And yeah, I was saying, for those who have accessed the book and the money ritual, keep sending me reviews because I'm going to post it, all right? So other people know that you could tap into your magic too, sis. Okay, you could tap into your magic too, bro. This is not just for Tiara and her homies, all right? Overcoming obstacles was the next card. So this is kind of the collective message, and then we're gonna answer these questions, all right? You can overcome anything. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Somebody else may not be able to pull that sword out of that stone, but you can. It's meant for you to do so. It's meant for you to expand in your path. Okay, it's meant for you to do so. And you know, a lot of ways, see, and I've been saying this a lot of times, like your sensuality and your embrace of your sensuality and sexuality, your embrace of your desires and pleasure is literally what's necessary to unlock you. Oh, I'm so happy this came up, because I talk about this in my work a lot. We've been denying certain aspects of ourselves. We've been denying our shadow side for so long that when it comes up, we're like, no, that's not me. I don't do this. I would never. It's like, no, baby. Look at yourself clearly. You have a dark side. Everything has a dark side. Look at it. Honor it. Don't just shove it under the rug, because if we shove things under the rug, that's when we come into difficulty. That is when we, things come out to bite us. Okay? Things come out to bite us. All right. So now I have another one that just came in. All right. And so now I have 3 in queue, okay? And I'm about to get into it right now, y'all. Let me just say this. When we don't address the things, when we don't address our inner world and our shadow self, that's when we run into issues and problems. But really embracing your pleasure and the things that you want for your life and being really direct and firm about those things, you'd be able to overcome obstacles because you're no longer in denial. I feel like that's the energy that's going on in the planet right now and over the weekend. You're really going to be making some decisions as far as your path. All right. So, okay. I've been talking so much, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Anytime I connect with y'all, we be chatting. We be chatting. All right. I'm trying to get to the question. Like I was saying, 2 questions came in, and then we're going to get to the one that just came in. All right. Where is it? Okay. Will my ex-lover ever return to me? Ooh. See, now sis is at work right now, so she couldn't be in the video, so she just submitted her question. Where's my other deck? Oh, here it is. She just submitted her question, and then she'll be able to watch the replay and hear the answer. All right, y'all. So let me just refresh with some Florida water. Y'all gonna have me here for a little bit, all right, y'all, because we have questions to answer. Okay. Oh, I love that space. I love that space. You can DM me. You can DM me your question and I'll get it. Thanks, love. But what was I saying? Yeah, I love that space, y'all. When you take that. Okay, real quick. That's how I liken dropping into our body and getting into the womb space. Man, woman, child, it don't matter. Drop into the womb space. The way that you could really feel that is when you take a deep breath and you just center and settle into that safe space within you. Everybody do it with me. Come on. Breathe in deep and deep all the way to your belly, right? Hold it. Let's do it one more time. One more for the hood. Deep breath in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know when people are doing it with me too. And then I just got hot. Like I felt that rush of energy. Look at me. Yup. That's my sign. That's one of my signs. All right, we in here. We in the building today. Hang on, let me get a drink of water. All right. So, sis wants to know, will her ex-lover ever return to her? And then I'm going to pull one of these new, I got a few new decks that have been arriving over the weeks and like the past week and a half. So I'm going to pull one of the new romance and intimacy decks, okay, to help answer this question. All right. So shout outs to you, sis. I hope you're having a great day at work thus far. Okay, wait. I'm so animated. Wait a minute. Ooh, I miss doing this for y'all. Okay, this is so much fun. All right. One more. Hey. Okay. All right, sis. Yes, your ex-lover will return. Yes, they will, honey. Yes, they will. They're going to return. And it could be a phone call or a text message. It could be a DM too. It could be a DM because of the way these other cards are laying out. But I feel like, so this person's energy, your ex's energy, I feel like you had an argument. And you had an argument because there was some sort of secret or there was some sort of information that wasn't being shared. And I don't feel like it was necessarily like a negative thing so much. It could have just been excuse me. That's what happens when you guzzle water. It could be just this person wanted something different from the relationship than you, but you both are on the same page. You're in one accord. Hey, Lawrence, how you doing? You're actually on one accord in this relationship, sis. It's just that I feel like you had a disagreement on like one thing. Yeah, let's use you. I have like 11 decks in front of me right now. 11, like, if y'all saw this table, you'd be like, sis, all those decks? Yes, all these decks, okay? Hey, Zuri, how you doing? But yeah, you both are on one accord. Ooh, that's too many cards. Let me see though. Oh yeah, look at this. Come on, sis. First off, yeah, yes, your ex is coming back. And the Page of Cups too. Oh yeah. They're coming back. They're going to apologize. I'm feeling an apology energy. Actually, both of you are going to apologize to each other because I feel like you both sense this was a mutual thing. Like you both might have said some words that and you both are acknowledging the fact. Let's put one of these. Okay. This person thinks you're beautiful though, sis. Like, look at this energy here. Look at this. Y'all could definitely have children. Do I know that about you? I don't think I know that about you, sis. But you could be having children or have children with this person. This is some beautiful energy. Like if this came up in my reading, I'd be like, hey. So yes, to answer your question, yes, your ex is coming back. Let's get one of these oracle cards, and then we'll get to question number 2, and then we have question 3 after that, okay? Y'all, to join the queue, I'm answering love, intimacy, sex, money, business, travel, spiritual path. All the links to get in the queue is at the top of the little chat and in the description box, okay, y'all? Yeah, y'all gonna have some love making. This is a mutual relationship. Mutual relationship. Both of y'all think y'all are fine too. Bro, this person thinks you are fine, sis. You. Ooh, look at this. 2 cards came out. All right, so now I think I understand what could have been the disconnect. Yeah, somebody has desires in the sex department of y'all relationship. And I'm telling all of y'all business, but nobody knows who you are, so please don't be mad, okay, sis? Somebody wanted more out of the sex in their relationship. So the 2 cards came out, but the card that came up on top, I'm gonna read this one. It says, porn hurts. Remember I was saying somebody wasn't really, or there might have been a disagreement because of a communication, a communication issue. But porn is such a complicated issue. If you see it as something that will ruin your relationship, it will do that. But if there is honesty and no sneaking around to watch it, then it can have positive effects in your sex life. Problem arises when there's no agreement about porn use. Talk openly with your partner without judgment and find a middle ground. See, it's what we were saying. It's what I was getting. There was some sort of disagreement or some sort of argument based on what somebody wanted out of the relationship. And that's all it is. So to answer your question, is my ex-lover ever coming back to me? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they're coming back with an apology. And they're coming back with an invitation to try again. Yay! Yes. All right, so next question, y'all. How can I make more money in my business, career, increase in finances? All right. Oops, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure these decks are properly. Hey, I miss doing this for y'all. This is so much fun. All right, we may have to bring this back. We may have to bring back the Holla. The Holla. I'm so dramatic. All right, so let me answer Sis's question. Also, let me pull out my finance business oracle cards. Okay, so this is a money question. How can I make more money in my business, career, increase in finances? So we're just gonna say, how can you increase your finances? By getting out your way. Look, that's what I heard. That's what they told me. But we're gonna pull some cards and answer the question. And then after this one, we have 1 or 2 more. All right, I'm ready. Whoa, that really wanted to come out. Yeah. By getting out your way. Ooh, the Titosaurus on the bottom. Listen, y'all can't tell me I ain't really about the shit I be talking about. I'm really about this shit, bro. Listen, by getting out your way. That's how, my love. That's how, sis. Now, this is oh, my hands smell good. Sorry, pay attention. All right. So now, I know what the card says, but I want to tap into your energy, right? So by getting out of your own way, you may not believe in yourself. You may not believe that the creativity that you possess is worthy enough to bring you coin. And that is absolutely not true. That's absolutely not true. You have it within you. So sis, first off, you beautiful. I know that because I saw you. Okay. I was just like, whoa, okay. You have that. Now there's and we get into beauty and luxury in the Embodying the Goddess program because there is value in beauty and aesthetic. So I feel like with you even showing up and embodying all that you are is going to bring clients to you, is going to bring customers to you. I don't know your business. I don't know your business, but it relates to beauty. I know that. Especially, I feel it, and especially with the Queen of Wands energy, it relates to beauty. And this is a really good energy to get in a business reading anyway. Like if I see that, like I said, if I see this in my own readings, honey, I'm like, yes, let's go, let's get it. This is coin. And you're going to get the coin when you embody all that you are, though. That's first. That's first. You have to really dig deep within you and see your value, see your worth. And other people will see it. Other people will see it when you see it. And take it as a fellow entrepreneur. That's true. And that's why I teach beauty and luxury. Because I'm like, look, how you feel about yourself is directly related to the amount of money that you have in your bank account. Period. The end. Goodbye. I don't want to hear it. It's a fact. It's a fact. So this says as soon as you start shifting your energy and start believing in yourself, you go and get the coin. Because it's destined to you anyway. It's yours anyway. You're going to have to speak up and speak out. Let go of this whole, I don't think I'm good enough. That was a lot of cards. Oh, look at that. Look at the cards. Look at the cards though. Listen, you got the Six of Wands and the Empress, sis. Like, come on. So this is the second time that the Empress energy came out, which tells me it tells me a few things. But what first came to me was do not neglect your own inner world and your nurturing of you. Nurture yourself at this time. Make sure you're doing things to nurture yourself. Also, womb healing, womb clearing. Oh my gosh, we get into a lot of that. The video I just posted before this talks about divine feminine, divine masculine, but also the need to integrate womb consciousness. So the fact that I'm seeing the Empress card twice is like, yeah, that's, look, it's right here at the top of this other deck. 2 Empress cards here. But it's also the birther, the creator, the mother. You know, you'll be successful when you can embody the divine feminine energy. Look at both of these energies. Very feminine energies. Also collaboration, sis. You might need to collab. All right, real quick. I'm sorry if I'm going over, but let me do just a business oracle card. Let me see what you have here for your business and your money. Power. You're the expert. That gave me chills a little bit, y'all, because yeah, this is what this is. Put yourself in a power seat. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. That's all this is saying. No, nothing is working against you but your own mindset. Whoo, sis, you winning out here though. You winning. Like I said, if I saw these cards in my own reading, yeah, I would just be like, oh, I'm the shit. I'm the shit this week, and that's nobody can tell me different. All right, so, and thank you both for submitting your question, even though you can't see it live. I hope that you enjoy it on the replay, and I hope you both have a fabulous day at work. All right, so let's get into the one that just came through. I would like to know what's my purpose in this lifetime and what I can do to achieve it. Well, that's kind of 2 questions now. That's 2 questions. Let's see if we could go with what is the purpose? What's your purpose in this lifetime? Lawrence, why you keep extracting your messages? Why are you giving love and then you taking it away? Why are you doing that to me? Don't do that to me. You gonna give me love, don't take it back now. I want it back. I'm gonna get real feisty. All right. And hey, y'all who just joined in, this is a $20 Holla. We're asking you questions about love, travel, finances, soul's purpose. We just got a soul's purpose questions. This is deep, okay? She's like, forget love, forget money. Just what's my soul's purpose? I hear that. I love that. All right. Let's tap in. All right, let's see. A big purpose. Look at this. I knew it was a big purpose. And then you got the King of Wands. We had the Queen for the last question, and we got the King for this one. Hold on. I'm going to get into it. Oh, I'm going to get into it. Got the Empress again at the bottom of the deck. That's 3 different decks, y'all, with this Empress energy. All right. First off, let's address this part, right? So the divine feminine and women and the sacred mother, they out here, okay? They're out here. And there's absolutely no mistake. Shout out to my beautiful men. There's absolutely no mistake that the first 3 questions were from women. It's because you're really tapped into that feminine principle right now. You're really being called by feminine energies and by the goddess. Yeah, you're really interested in femininity and the goddess right now. And if you're not consciously in this moment interested in that energy, you're being called to explore it. You're being called to explore it. Also, motherhood can be coming up for you, or conversations about motherhood. All right, so let's get into your purpose. I'm just floored that 3 different decks is still the Empress coming out. You meant to be a leader and a boss, sis. Your purpose is to find that that spark. There's something that you're really good at. It could be a passion of yours. Now, our passion isn't always our purpose, though. So that's an interesting conversation. We're gonna have to talk about that at another time. But I sense that you're passionate about something and you're going to have to move forward on it. I do sense that your spiritual path is calling you big time. Big time. Or this desire to move forward in your path. You're going to have to start speaking and standing up more. I feel like you've been playing small on your path. Let's see what your purpose is. Hang on. There's 2 different energies here, so I just wanted to fill it out. Your purpose is to create. To create. You're needing to build something. Oh my God. I just remembered you're a life path 22. I'm a life path 22. Okay, we talked about this. I just got it. It just went, it clicked for me. Bear with me. Life path 22 is the master builder. Again, I know. Look, it's a lot of pressure being a master number. Okay, being an 11, 22, and 33 is OD pressure. Okay, you're born into this space with pressure on your soul to accomplish certain things. So yes, I can confirm without a shadow of a doubt, you're here to build and create something that is creative, that gets you speaking. You have to speak to people and you have to give. You have to give. Like, there's people who are waiting for you to give your gifts to them. Doesn't have to necessarily be money, although I feel like you can pull in. Yeah, absolutely. What? Life Path 22? You're able to pull in money, period. Especially when you are really rooted in your purpose. So what is your purpose? To build something that speaks to the soul, that has roots in something. Like, I don't want to talk about me, but because I am also a Life Path 22, and you have a soul call to build, like you feel it as a child. Like, I created the Embodying the Goddess program. That's what I built. You know, I built other things too. Many of y'all know my story, but that's the one big thing that I've created that calls women to me, or calls women to the work that I'm providing, the knowledge that I'm providing. You have to create something that can contribute to legacy and generational stability and wealth and well-being, or something like that. That's your path. And once you can like understand that and move in that space, then everything will start coming. But it requires you to show up. I'm telling you, like, listen, Life Path 22 ain't no joke. It's a lot. Even when you look it up, it's like, oh, this is one of the most pressure-filled signs that you could ever have. Yeah. And the pressure is only gonna lessen when you start building something, anything. Just get into the flow of creating. And that's why I feel the Empress card was right there too, because she is the creator. She births things. This is also my card too. And then the Venus, I'm a Libra. So anytime I see Empress, I'm like, okay, heard you, got it, clear. So a lot of what you could be creating, sis, could have to do with women and femininity and body. Something like that. Spiritual too. All right. I hope that helped. Yeah, like, I'm so excited. But yeah, I said, you know, there's a need for you to build, and I completely forgot that you were Life Path 22. That's the master builder. So it's almost, I hate to laugh, but it's my story too. It's almost like you won't be free until you build something. Sorry. Master Builder 22, Life Path 22. You won't be able to be happy unless you create something. Anything, sis. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of study. And I think I told you before, your midheaven will give you a lot of information. If you compare your life path and your midheaven, but listen, this is cheat codes. Huddle up. If you compare your midheaven and your life path number and do the research and combine it, you could really start moving in your soul's purpose. You could really get an idea on what that looks like, because it's gonna be a lot of pressure, especially the older Life Path 22s get. The older we get, the more pressure we feel. But also, the older we get, the more we're able to build. The things that we build get bigger. So add that to the pressure pool, okay? There's a little bit of more pressure on top of that. But the good thing is that once you start walking in that path of the builder, your life is good. Like, you don't have to trip about nothing too much. All right. I see all messages coming in. I just can't play this one right now because I'm on live. All right, y'all. Who else? Hi, Lawrence and Carmen here. Love the energy, bravo. Hey, thank you. Good to have you. Yes, so you asked about a reading, Lawrence. You would just have to send $20 to Cashapp or Venmo, and ask your question, and I'll pull a card. There's not a limit to the number of cards I pull. Yeah, and I'll answer it the best that I can. In the meantime, let's pull a Sacred Traveler card. I feel like I need to get all of the master numbers together, especially the Life Path 22s. Like, look, we need to huddle up because it's a lot. It's a lot. You're always going to feel like you're not doing enough or not building enough or not. You're always going to feel your soul pulling at you. There's just, you can't escape it. As a master number, nope. Because your calling is above this 3D. So there, you won't ever stop hearing the soul pull. You won't ever stop. Yes, nice to see you. What's your question? And to be clear, you know, for those of you who have other life paths, your paths are beautiful and valuable. You know, study them in and out, figure out how you're showing up. I just know the master numbers because I am one, because I am a 22. So I know how it goes. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Somebody is needing to move forward on their path. Somebody is needing to let their soul drive their ship. And also, you know what? I'm getting that the soul, who's been fighting your soul? I feel like many of you have been fighting the soul call. Don't be fighting your soul. That soul gonna whoop that ass. You try to deny the soul. And look, we got the Lovers at the bottom. As I say, try to deny the soul. You can't. Y'all a match made in heaven. You can't. Do they look like they about to separate? No. That's you and your higher self calling to you to take this journey, and you acting stubborn and scared, and I know, I feel you. Can't be doing that no more. You're holding yourself back from your purpose. Now, this is general, right? You're holding yourself back from your purpose here. Oh, yes, you are holding yourself back from your purpose. The Chariot. Yeah, you are. There's a need to have courage here. And somebody is in love. I get this a lot. Somebody is in love with somebody and you're not speaking up. You just watch them, but you don't say anything. Yeah, you watch them, but you don't say anything. But you want them. You want to travel to see them. All right. Is that all, y'all? Any other questions? Any other questions for me? I know y'all want to know something. I'm looking at this deck. I have a Sensual Erotic deck, and I cannot use it except for in personal readings. This is OD nudity, y'all. Like straight up nudity. This is not like, oh, my shoulder is showing. Nah, this is like, it's all out in this deck. So I can't pull this out on camera. I even tried to record a Twin Flame and Soulmate reading on my Patreon channel, and I got flagged because they were like, listen, this is too much. You knew this was too much. I should have known. I want to show y'all so bad. I should have known. But I was like, let me just do this real quick. So shout out to those who are able to see the Twin Flame Soulmate reading with that deck. Because that's going to be the last time I could do it on camera. But in our one-on-one sessions, honey, I got you. Sensual and Erotic Tarot readings are on deck. All right. What else? What else we got going on? Anyone else have a question? What's your love life looking like? What's your coin looking like? Maybe you're like, sis, you don't care about that. You just want to know what your sole purpose is. Lawrence, you gonna ask a question? You and Carmen? If not, I'm gonna head out. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got everyone. No. All right. I'll go about my day. I have things to do today. It's almost 1. All right. Okay, whatever. Okay, V, I got you, sis. And yeah, y'all, the links to send your 20 they're at the top. Cashapp, Venmo. I also do PayPal if y'all have PayPal too. I'll leave that information there. Oh boy. Today's a beautiful day, but it's been really cold here in Florida. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, start your YouTube page. Why not? You know, we can never have enough of that. You know, sharing our lovely energy and love. The planet needs it. Yeah, so that's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Water back in the wine glass, y'all, to remind myself who I be and who I is. Let me stop playing. But yeah, sometimes you got to remind yourself. Sense. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Lawrence, then send your 20 to the Cash App or Venmo. But I wouldn't answer a question like that. I wouldn't answer a health question. Health is a little too sketch to answer, all right? But let me shift my energy. Let me cleanse because we have a question. Now, what's your specific question about love? Or do you want just like an overview? Or do you want an overview? Overview? Okay, cool. Let's see, what deck is calling me? This deck is calling me. And then we'll pull, then I want to pull one of these too. Okay. Okay. I like love questions. Love questions are my favorite. And y'all, if you would like a full reading with me, because we go in, all right? And I extended my readings too, y'all. So they're longer now. If you want a full one, the link to book that is in the description box. All right. Yeah, because we go past, present, future, advice, outcome, what your great grandma gotta say to you. Like we go in. All right, but let me tap into V's energy here. Opening up to love. And get flowers, sis. Do you have flowers? Do you buy yourself flowers? Like I have a bouquet of flowers right here and on my table, but I thought of you. There's a need. There's flowers around you, or there's a need for you to buy flowers for yourself. So, okay, I do. Yeah. So you're holding yourself back from love. Or are you not wanting to venture out? See, I feel like you don't even want to play the game with people. Because you're not into playing games, and that's the problem. And that's the problem. I feel like you don't want to be dealing with anybody who has drama and just stuff. I feel like you want a love interest that can relieve stress, that can plan for the future. Exactly. Yeah. You want to plan for the future with somebody. You want, and also I'm getting you're tired. A couple things. You're tired of dealing with people who play games. And I feel like you've been holding yourself out of the romance field because of that. Yeah, and I feel like you may have had like an unsuccessful relationship in the past, or there was some sort of disconnection. There was some sort of disconnection as it pertains to I feel like somebody had to work through toxicity, had to work through addictions. You don't want a player, is what it is. You tired of a player. So who's coming towards you in love? Because they got to be really about their business. Ooh, yes, they do. And as soon as I said they got the emperor. The emperor's about his business now. All right, let me see. Let me look at these energies. Hang on. Now, you either have like a love interest around you, or you have somebody who's interested in you. You may or may not be interested in that person, though. I feel like you're just not really impressed by too many people. So the energy that's actually coming towards you is a very anytime I see this representing a lover, he likes femininity. The emperor likes femininity. They want the empress. I wish I still had the empress. Not this empress. You won't get this energy from this empress. But they want a lover. Now you have someone who's coming towards you. They may be divorced. They may be divorced, or they may be a widower. Or are you a widow? I'm sorry if that's too prying, but I feel like somebody had a disconnect, either a divorce or their partner must have transitioned. But this person is really about their money. They're going to like the fact that you are an entrepreneur. No, you don't. Okay. Yeah. So then this is this person. I feel like the person that's coming towards you has also given up the games and the bullshit. Ooh, my nose is itchy too. Who's been gossiping? You have some gossips around you. Or people wonder, do you have people just wondering about you? Like what you got going on? First off, that's the energy that's coming out. I feel like that's outside of this person. All right, y'all, just give it to me straight. But I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody. You're going to be meeting someone, and it has to do with your work or your profession, something creative that you do. Now, I know you do something creative, and then you have this card, which is the creation card. You're going to meet this person around work. This person is into their money. They could have their own business. You could have your own business, which You do. There's an entrepreneurial spirit here. Oh, look at this. All right, I know I'm on this long, but look at this energy here. So you have love. Now, this is the combination of things that it's telling me. You have to consciously decide that you want love. And because I sense in your energy, there is a part of you that is holding back from it because you don't want to play games. But there's some sort of like stagnant energy around you because of that. It's like, yeah, block people who are gonna come to you with the games and the bullshit, but then also open yourself up to receive some love, because you won't receive love. Now, this is the second time the Lovers card came out. So you're gonna receive some love, okay? Also, I'm getting, it could be time for you to make a little love, sis. Now, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. But I sense that there has been some control. You've been placing control over your desires. Look to the stars is the card that came out. Look to the stars. It's long overdue. I feel it, sis. Okay. Like, okay, I feel you. You're wanting this, but you're not wanting to play games. And that's what it is. So look to the stars, meaning manifest. You have such strength in your, like, you have a lot of spiritual power. And speaking of strength, hang on. Let me plug in my laptop. Speaking of strength, you have the strength card that was at the bottom of the other deck. So you've been holding yourself back in a lot of ways, suppressing what you want, but they want you to manifest it because you're able to manifest a worthy love interest, because you need somebody that's worthy of you. You can manifest it. You have to just address any type of things that might be, just lingering from past situations, because I feel like you dealt with somebody from the past that just they didn't make the cut. They're not here now. So yeah, that's what's coming for you. Once you can do that, once you can heal and clear out your energy and open yourself up to love, you'll have some suitors showing up. And again, I'm sorry to take so long on this, y'all, but with a lot of women that I work with, a romantic suitor comes to you when you surrender to your magic and your power and your authority as a woman. Once you own that, you gonna have people coming to you. You're welcome, sis. Thank you. Yay. Yes. All right. I like this new deck. This is the first time I pulled from the new deck, sis. You the first one. I posted a little video that I just got this deck in the mail, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. And yep, you were the first one to get it. First one to use it, because I didn't use it yet because I wanted to cleanse and do all of that, put it on my altar. And now that I've done that, I can officially use this deck. So that's good. This is really nice. And then make a vision board. Some of you are needing to work on your manifesting and just create visuals. And it's really because you are a creative person anyway. You want the visual. So make a vision board. Oh, and then it has make an altar. Oh, wow. That's very, that's so in alignment. Yeah, this is such a cute deck. I love it. But yes, do we have anyone else? Oh, Lawrence, I'm trying to get pregnant by my fiance. Excuse me, been trying for a while with no result. Do you see us getting pregnant soon in the near future? Excuse me, sorry, y'all. Ooh, I know what burping means. Burping is also a spiritual thing. Excuse me. And also marriage. All right, so Yes, so just send your 20 to Cashapp or Venmo, Lawrence, and I'll answer that. There are two questions that you're asking there. Will we get pregnant in the near future, and also marriage? So I can answer both. You would just have to send 20 for both questions, or pick the one that you want answered first or the most. But then I can answer you. Oh, look at this. Somebody just posted this. Actually, one of the women, I posted yesterday the Voice of the Divine Feminine event that I created. And one of the women who was actually on the panel, she posted this. I want to read it because it's cool. Okay. There is almost a sensual longing for communion with others who have a large vision. The immense fulfillment of the friendship between those engaged in furthering the evolution of consciousness has a quality impossible to describe. Oh, I love that. And then 22 years ago, because when I first was reading this, I thought about 22s, because we just talked about, you know, your vision and the expansion. You're going to need to build something that has legacy. And then she's saying 22 years ago in her caption. Oh, come through with the signs. Come through. That is divine alignment. I'm going to have to repost this. We were literally talking about this. And I feel like that's why I saw the 3 empresses, because there is a need to speak to the feminine and also to be more spiritual. Like, community is spiritual. You know, a real spiritual practitioner when they speak about community. You cannot be spiritual without community. There's no way. Spirituality is community. It equals it, because there's this understanding that we're all connected. We're not just in a vacuum by ourselves. We're all connected to the flowers, to the birds, to the trees, to the earth, to this guy, to that kid, to the, like, all of it. So spirituality is community. And there's a need for many of us to get in community right now, because that's where we're going. And that's why this message is so profound. That's why it's so profound. Have a great day, Lawrence. Your energy is very interesting to me, Lawrence. Who are you? Who are you? Who sent you? All right. It's not so much what you're saying. It's your energy is a little strange to me, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure about you or Carmen. What y'all got going on? Okay. All right, listen. This is what we're doing. We're diving into community. We're diving into family. We're diving into sisterhood. We're diving into brotherhood. And I say this a lot. It's okay for sisters to learn from brothers. It's okay for brothers to learn from sisters. All right? Like, I work with men. Men get a lot of help from me. Oh, look. A lot of this stuff is for collective. It's for all people. But especially when you're when we're moving back into divine femininity, you want to understand what that means, gentlemen. You need to know what that means, because you're involved and your energy is just as necessary in helping it. And shout out to those who understand that and you've been doing your work. And by doing the work, I mean how you can do the work to help with the divine feminine is really getting into that mother energy, being your own mother at this time. Providing that nurturing to yourself that maybe, you didn't receive, or you didn't receive it in your family, or you go out in society, you didn't receive it in society, or you go out to your church, you didn't necessarily receive it in church. So you're going to have to be your own mother in this time and space. And by embodying that mother principle, the mother archetype, then you could really pull in more of the divine feminine energy. You can better connect to women. And I'm speaking to my men, you could better connect to the women on the planet. You could get what we're dealing with, and then you rise above it. It's not so much triggering your ego. It's going to activate your soul. It's going to activate your heart. And you're going to be like, oh, I get it. I get what they're talking about now. Oh, okay. But you have to actively pursue the knowledge, and then you have to live in that knowledge to get what we're talking about. Because we're not all, women are not crazy out here. We're not just making stuff up. We're actually experiencing things on a soul level, and we want men to come on. Come into this awakening with us. Come into this ascension with us. And then for the women, if you are wanting the men to come into their awakening, you have to come into your awakening. Because I say this a lot of times, nothing on the planet moves unless a woman moves first. Show me where. Show me where. Have you ever done anything without a woman doing it first? She's your mom. She birthed you. So we're done with the conversation. We could just stop right there. She came first. The woman comes first because she gave birth to you. There was always her first. And, you know, we could get into the whole thing about it, but we're not. We're not going to do it right now. But nothing on the planet moves without woman. Whether you're heterosexual or straight. The heterosexual men follow women because they want to date them. The homosexual men follow women because they want to befriend them. Everywhere you go, children follow women because they want milk. Why did I have to do that? Milk, okay? That's why. Everything on this planet moves because of a woman. A woman said so. Even a king. A king is only a king when a queen says so. That is the matriarchy. So I want my men to understand these divine feminine principles so that you can get, this is a spiritual science that we should have learned when we first arrived to this time and space, but we didn't. All right. And now that we can acknowledge that, let's pursue this information now. Let's get it. Let's get these codes. All right. So that's it. I'm gonna stop yapping at y'all. Y'all know I get passionate about this subject. That's why that's why it's my purpose. My whole entire business is really birthed from this space of integrating the divine feminine. So that is your collective weekend messages. That was $20 Holla. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll save that. Yes, this was $20 Holla. We used to do it before, and y'all have been messaging me. Y'all have been missing it. So here I am. Again, the Embodying the Goddess program, and it's starting on January 11th. We're enrolling right now. I'm offering free consultations until December 14th. 12 weeks of goddess spirituality and the divine feminine principles in 6 powerful steps. Basically, everything it took for me to get here in front of y'all. Y'all could go back to my first video on YouTube. Whew. I still kind of cringe a little bit about it. All right, because I'm like, okay, sis. But that was my first ever video on YouTube. And y'all can see the growth from today. And it's because goddess spirituality. It's because of understanding the divine feminine principles. That's why. That's what brought me here. So I know what I'm talking about. And I compiled it in 6 steps. So embodying the goddess within. So we get to your authentic self, healing womb consciousness, intergenerational cycles, and the oppression of the wombs everywhere. And there's so many women I've met who've gone through unwanted attention and trauma. So we gotta tap into the wombs and clear out all of that energy and honor it. And it also honors the ancestral womb. We do the womb healing that we wish our mama and our grandma and our great grandmas would have done, because now we're living in their trauma. And you know, that speaks to my journey in Costa Rica. I shared it with y'all all the time. Like, I felt my grandma's trauma in my body. And then I had my whole 3D meltdown because I'm like, why do I gotta do this? Why do I have to heal it? How come I have to heal all this stuff and address generational cycles and trauma? And it's because it's your calling. It's your purpose. Your soul is built that tough to do it. So that's what happened to me. And I work with many women who that's your story. You know, it's not even your own trauma. It's your ancestors' trauma that has to work through you. So we go through that with healing womb consciousness. We get into beauty and luxury so that you know that you're meant to make money. Okay, sis? Spiritual beings should be wealthy. Okay. And we were meant as women to be abundant and wealthy. So we get back into ancient sciences on that. We get into altars and rituals so you know how to use your magic, y'all. You got to tap into that. All right. How to set up an altar that actually works and that can always protect you and bring you money and bring you health and bring you friends, friends who are in alignment with you. So we get into altars and rituals. We get into sacred sexuality. We honor our physical being as divine. This is especially great for those who grew up in church, who grew up in educational systems without sex ed. Okay, how is sex ed taken out of schools? So you have a bunch of people, specifically in regards to this program, you have a bunch of women who don't know the divinity of our physical vessel. We don't know the divinity of our sex. So it causes so many different problems in our relationships, right? It causes a lot of insecurity and just giving away our body without understanding it's a sacred vessel. And we can still enjoy sex, but when we can elevate our consciousness into what our physical vessel is really here to do, then we're stepping into the creation process with the universe. So we get into sacred sexuality, which is one of my favorite topics. And then sex magic and manifestation, allowing our sensual and sexual energy to bring us everything we want, like the home that I'm living in right now with my beautiful balcony and the golf course across the street. Oh, yes. So I definitely use my sexual energy to bring me the things I want. That's what we're supposed to do as spiritual beings on this earth. We're souls in a physical vessel. We were meant to do this whole time. We were just born into a reality that wanted to keep the God codes from the people. But then you have me, hey, who's giving it to y'all. I'm giving you all the codes on how to be a masterful spiritual being. And again, this is compiled from just downloads that I would get. Like I would just get dreams, messages from my ancestors. They would tell me certain things and I would just use it on myself. I would experiment on myself and then get results and then get healing and leveling up and meeting new people and working with different people who are called to me. So I was able to really put together the blueprint on how to navigate this reality as a woman. Period. This program needs to be taught in school systems across the world. Like I was doing a consultation, shout out to sis. Ooh, such an amazing talk. And she was like, wait, that needs to be a part of school systems everywhere. And I was like, sis, I know. I know. My program will replace curriculum in school system today. Period. My program, Embodying the Goddess program, can replace the church. Oh, let me be careful with these words. That's big talk. That's real goddess talk. I'm talking big goddess shit. And I can stand behind it. Yeah, the Embodying the Goddess program will replace your religion systems and structures, and it will replace the education system. Yes, it will. So listen. Ooh, and Page of Swords, get your study on. Many of y'all are curious now. You're like, wait a minute. Yeah, imagine if we showed up in this time and space and we were birthed and we went to psychic schools. Imagine if we grew up and we went to schools for the divine masculine and schools for the divine feminine. Where would we be? So much of my calling is to bring back these esoteric sciences and this esoteric knowledge. It's not just this women meeting up to kiki. No. This literally replaces any type of educational system or any type of religious structure or community that you've ever gone to. And it gives you who you are as a woman on a soul level. So you never, ever, ever have to be denied the things that are your birthright ever again. Let me get up off of here because I get too passionate about my work, okay? But anyway, I thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all for participating in my shenanigans, for participating in $20 Holla, and just sharing my content. Make sure you like and share this video if you got anything out of it. I'll be doing a poll because, like I said, there was a tie between Divine Message for the Collective and $20 Holla, and I went with Divine Message for the Collective. I'll do another poll if y'all want me to continue $20 Holla. Let me know. Okay, if y'all don't let me know, I'm just not gonna do it. Look, I'm gonna keep it on it with y'all. If y'all don't let me know if you want it, then this is just gonna be a TGIF, thank God it's Friday, $20 Holla, and that's it. All right, so I'll post a poll to get your input. All right, but I love y'all. All the links to contact me are in the description box. I hope to hear from you soon. Peace and love. Mwah.